Hey everyone. Well, if you've seen the videos, our last couple videos, we covered food for the week. So tomorrow starts the big day. I'm doing again the anabolic diet. My wife, she's actually going to get in on this too. She's going to do a caloric cycling type diet. We'll cut another video on that either later today or maybe tomorrow. But we'll get that out as well, so you can kind of follow along with what she's doing. But anyway, so I wanted to kind of touch a little bit more detail as far as what this is going to look like for me, especially going into tomorrow, day one. In the other video, I had mentioned that my calories, I was a little worried about that. They may be a little bit high. So just to kind of recap, the anabolic diet is a cyclical keto diet. So Monday through Friday, majority of my calories are going to come from fat, protein, and very minimal carbs. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I will carb load, where majority of my calories will come from carbs and minimal fats and proteins. So what that's going to look like for me, I'm starting out in the maintenance phase. So to determine what your calories look like for that phase is you take your body weight and multiply that by 18. So for me, that came up with 3,690 calories. That doesn't change for all 4 weeks, but again, I may have to cut that down a little bit. We're going to see how this first week goes. With that many calories, I normally eat 5 meals a day. I'm going to have to jump this up to 6 meals a day, which puts me at, I think, 615 calories per meal. Okay. Now, how I figured out the macros in the plan, basically your protein for the maintenance phase is 30 to 35% of your calories come from protein. I went with 35%. I typically don't have any problem taking in protein, so I went the max there, 35%. The fat is between 60 and 65%, so I went the lower end there at 60. And then carbs for me, the goal is to stay under 30 grams, okay, or 10%. Obviously, 30 grams is where I'm going to have to be at because the calorie intake is so high. And then when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, your macro breakdown is for protein 10 to 20%. I went right in the middle, 15%. Fat, same thing, 10 to 20. I went in the middle at 15%. And then your carbs is 60 to 80% of your calories is carbs. And again, I went right down the middle and went 70% there. So I weighed in this morning, and I weighed in at 204 pounds. So we did our skin fold test this morning. We did a 7-site skin fold test. I'm sure most of you are familiar with what that is. And that put me at 15.8% body fat percentage. The goal with this diet is to get down under 10% and then try to maintain that through the phases. Obviously, the cut phase, you can go below that or even lower as far as you want to take it. So I'm starting a little bit higher than I did last time. So we'll see kind of how this goes, especially through the maintenance phase, if I'm able to bring that number down or even be able to maintain the calories. So we're going to do a weigh-in not until the end of this week. So Friday I'll do a weigh-in, and then morning I'll do another weigh-in. I think I mentioned that in another video too, where I like to do the Friday and Monday and get a comparison, because usually on Friday you're going to be pretty low, and then because of the carb loading, you may put on a couple more pounds, and then I'll usually take the net between those two numbers over time and see where we're at. So pretty excited about this. Kind of keep you guys posted on how things are going. Another thing I did want to mention too, we talked briefly about it as far as supplementation. So I don't plan on taking anything. I want the diet to speak for itself, so I'm not going to do any protein powder. Certainly not going to do any creatine or anything like that. I tend to hold a lot of water weight when I take creatine, so no creatine. If I do supplement with anything, and that may be down the road, maybe in the cutting phase, I may supplement with a glutamine or maybe some more additional amino acids, something like that, for muscle repair and retention. I may, just depending on how the diet goes, because we're not getting a whole lot of fiber, I may supplement with something along that too, just for more gut health and help with that kind of stuff. But I'll let you know if I do end up coming up with something. And full disclosure too here, um, I do take testosterone. I'm 53 years old, so I've taken testosterone replacement therapy for quite a few years now. Typically, I do, well, what I've been doing up until recently is 250 milligrams a week, which seems to be the standard. And then what I do now, actually, I found I'm getting a little bit better results. I'm not sure why, but I'm doing 250 every 14 days now, or every 2 weeks. It actually seems to be working a little bit better. So we'll see. I've been doing that for probably about a month now, so we'll kind of see how that protocol plays out. So I do want to be upfront there, as far as that goes, but as far as any supplementation, it won't be anything. It'll just be working out and the diet. So I'll be posting some of the workouts as well, and putting that together in a program for you guys. So looking forward to get started. So again, we'll be posted on my YouTube channel and Facebook at fitforyouonlinecoaching.com is my website, or you can visit those links to Facebook and YouTube as well. So looking forward to get started, and we'll keep you guys updated.